Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to math class. Today we're going to be working in our green math workbooks. So go and grab your workbook, and we're going to start on page 103. All right, so I have my workbook page here, and we're going to start at the top. The first thing you should do is always put your name on your paper. Miss Gerald. All right, so we're going to start with the first one. In a class of 30 students, the karate instructor wants to work with small, equal groups of students. Okay, so I'm going to think about what the question or what this is just telling me. First, I know there's 30 students. An instructor wants to work with small, equal groups. Equal groups. I know that when we're multiplying and making equal groups. We're also, if we're dividing, we're taking a whole number and then separating them out into equal groups. Dividing is the quick way to subtract or to break apart something. All right, so we're going to look at letter A. It says, if there are 3 groups, how many students are in each group? Okay, we're going to take our total number of students, 30, and we're going to divide that into 3 equal groups. Okay, so I'm going to flip it and use multiplication to solve. So using your fact families, we know that 3 times something equals 30, or something times 3 is equal to 30. And I also could flip this and think about 30 divided by something is equal to 3. So think about that for just a second. Good. 10, 20, 30. So if you're multiplying by 10, 3 times 10 is 30. So then that means the missing number is 10. Okay, so I used up a lot of my space making that fact family, but I want to make sure that I explain my work. So I would say, if there are 3 equal groups, how many students are in each group? There, use the one that can be for a place or the one that's talking about over there or there are. There are 10 in each group. Explaining your thinking helps your teacher understand where your brain is at, because it's really difficult for us to grade papers or to know what you're thinking if you don't explain your work. Okay, let's go to letter B. If there are 5 groups, how many would be in each group? So same thing, I'm going to take my 30 and divide it by 5, and I'm just going to use one multiplication sentence this time. 5 times what is equal to 30? So I can skip count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I've got 6. 6 is my answer. So again, I'm going to write there are 6 in each group. Okay, let's look at letter C. If there are 6 groups, then how many would be in each group? Okay, so now we're going to be dividing 30 into 6 equal groups. So thinking about how many groups of 6 could you get to make 30? Let's just skip count by 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, good, 30. So how many times did we count by 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. So there are 5 in each group. I'm just going to write in each. Alrighty. And if there are 10, do you guys see how we are making fact families? We're just repeating what we've already learned, right? So you're going to go ahead and do D and E and F on your own. Now, E and F are connected. I can go ahead and tell you that. All right, so the challenge. Write your own story problem to match this expression. 60 into 3 equal groups. Now remember, the division sign means N2. Just like with multiplication, we would say groups of. That would help us to understand what we're doing. Go ahead and read this as 60 into 3 equal groups. So I could say 60 cupcakes into 3 boxes. Or I could say 60 seashells that I found by the see, sure, can be shared with Shelly, Sean, and Serena. All right, so go ahead and make your really awesome word problem and then solve it for us, and we can't wait to see your work. Have a great day, friends. Learn a lot. Bye.